Hey everybody, it's Adam with Drive One here today. We have a DJI Mavic Mini drone that I'm just going to do a quick tutorial on just the basics, taking it out the box, flying it, real basic stuff, not anything advanced, just kind of some tips when you're doing everything for your first time. Maybe you don't have any experience with these like I didn't, and I still don't have much, I'm still learning. But let me show you this. That's how it'll come in its box that it comes in with the kit. So you got your battery pack here. I've already charged all these. I like to keep the charging stuff underneath the batteries for carrying it around. So you need one of these out. This is your remote for it. This one flips up first, second, give them a rotate, flip it over here on the bottom. These open up like this. I don't know if you can see, but inside here there's the sticks. So if you kind of just pop them out, they screw in right just like this. Again, pop it out, screw it on. You don't want to over tighten it, everything's plastic. It feels pretty quality, everything's like pretty rugged, feels tough, doesn't feel cheap at all. So the drone, you want to do the tops first, okay? These fold straight out, from the bottom. These rotate up like that. This is the back of the drone where I've already inserted the USB, the micro mini SD card. So you see the gold prongs here at the top. If you look on your battery, there's also gold tabs. Line those up, push till it clicks, and then just close your door. So this also comes in there. There's different ones for depending on what phone you're using. I'm using an iPhone 11, so it has this attachment, which this end plugs into the side of your remote. Now you can do this two ways. I like to have it tucked under the side panel here. I've seen people do it over like this, but it's not intended to be like that. As you can see, there's actually a slot in the side here to catch the cord so that it sits nice and sleek. Now, because I have iPhone 11, I can't use my case, or it does fit in there, but it works better without the case. So the end wherever your plug is on your phone, you obviously want to have on the side that has the port. So I plug it in, I push the port through like that, and then you'll see here it's got these kind of have a they push in on the side here, and then there's a little groove in here that catches the phone. So I've already installed it, but there is a DJI Fly app that you're going to want to install on your phone before doing this. So you hit the app, And then there's a button down on the bottom right hand side. I don't know if you can see it, but it says connect to aircraft. So before doing that, what you want to do next here, actually let me back up a quick sec. It doesn't come with it unless you buy the Fly More kit. I bought the Fly More, I think it was called, or Fly Longer or something like that. It comes with the 3 batteries, and it also came with some 360-degree roll cages for it, which I recommend because it really protects it. I've bumped a utility pole once with it already and crashed it, and I was glad that I had this cage on here. So you'll see on these, one has a circle, one is a circle with a little bump around the top. Now when you're looking at your drone, you'll notice the bottom one's a circle, the top one has a little bump around the top. So when you're putting these on, you kind of got to go in, flip your tabs up here, got to go up at an angle a little bit, okay, and then it slips in, and then you push the little tab down, and this locks around the arm of the drone so that stays on there. And then it's the same. It's really awkward at first, trust me. The more times you play with it and put it on, the easier it gets. I've actually built myself a little kit so that I don't have to take these wings off every time. Typically I put mine away and it looks just like this, so I don't have to take those on and off every single time, so I can be fast with getting this up in the air. Okay, so next step, now that you got those on, the top right hand side of your joystick, you have a power button. Soft press it once, then press it again and hold it, and you'll see these lights light one at a time. They're going to light up across the screen. So let me click it once, twice, you'll hear it do the chime there, and then these will be flashing white saying that this is turned on. So then on the underside, up one more back up, sorry, this is your gimbal protector. This is so that as you're storing it, you don't mess up the gimbal camera in here. There's a little tab right here. Pop that tab, pivot it kind of up like that and out, because it has these tabs on here. Make sure you don't lose that, because this is your gimbal camera, which can move, and you want to keep that safe. So once you have that top off, now you want to, there's a button right here on the bottom, same thing as that. You want to soft press it once, press and hold the second time. You'll hear everything come on. It'll kind of twitch a little bit, and then you'll hear it do the same chime as this. Now once you've had them both on, then sometimes if you've already done it, you've already synced these two, it's going to sync itself right up. If not, you make sure that your Bluetooth and your Wi-Fi is on your phone when you start all this, so that it can sync to the drone. So mine obviously I've already had going, so hopefully you can see this. You can see that it has the camera on now. So on the left side of your screen, you're gonna see a circle with an arrow pointing up. That's your takeoff mode. So if you touch that, it pops up in the center of your screen, now takeoff. Now there's different places I've been where I haven't, it's given me cautions that I'm in a restricted airspace, or I'm too near something metal or something like that. So you have to be cautious where you're flying this. Sometimes it won't let you, or you'll have to agree that you're in trouble if you fly it illegally somewhere and you get into trouble with it, that it's not their responsibility, that you know you shouldn't be and you are anyways, and if you override that, that's on you. Another quick thing to be wary of My first flight, I just jumped right into this and decided I was going to figure it out with no directions. So wherever your takeoff point is, make sure that it's a very clear shot to the sky, because if you're out and your battery starts dying before you've brought it back, it knows how far away it is. Okay, it's just telling me that my home point's been updated now. Everything's synced up. It knows that this is home, which I'm gonna have to move and redo my home point now. Because as I was saying, once this takes off, if it's too far out and it needs to come home because of battery life, it's gonna go straight up in the air to whatever altitude you set it at. I have mine set at 100 feet to get me up above any trees. But it's gonna go rise to that height and go back to where you are and come back down. So if your home looking straight up from the drone has stuff in the way, trees or whatever, a building, something above you, that drone's not going to be able to return back there as easily, and it's just easier to make sure that you got a clear shot to the sky. I'm actually, I think, gonna quickly move this because I'm not really happy with my view of the sky right now. I got some trees above me, so I'm gonna move this over a little bit and we'll do a quick takeoff here. All right, so I'd say right about here, got nothing above me. So there is some modes in the top left-hand side here. I would suggest, as you're learning to fly this, you fly this in cinematic, because cinematic is it's more smooth. It's the sport mode. Wherever you're pushing that button is going fast. So as you're trying to learn how to fly this thing, you don't want it zipping around. The cinematic is much more gradual because it's concentrating on smooth movements so that you can get really good aerial shots. So do what you want. I'd suggest starting off in cinematic. So now once again, I'm gonna, that arrow up button on the left, I'm gonna put that on. Now I'm gonna get in the center here, you're gonna see the takeoff. You press and hold, let go. Now it's going to hover at about that height for now, until I do anything. Everybody's sticks may be set up differently. I actually just changed mine, so I may be slightly awkward. But you can set your controllers to how you feel more comfortable. I have my stick set up like it is for my Xbox. All right, I'm back. Apparently I had a glitch in the matrix. The camera gear stopped working at the end of that video there. So I'm back. I guess that really was kind of the end of the video anyways. Plan on doing another video in the near future with more advanced flight than that. I just kind of wanted to do a quick opening it up, getting it up in the air video, which essentially accomplished, and those kind of cut short. But yeah, if you have any questions about anything, feel free to leave a comment and I will get back to you and see if I can help in any ways. Hoping today's video was helpful and at least got you off the ground and in the air and having fun. Thanks for watching us today. If you can, do me a favor, hit the subscribe button so you can see when I'm making more videos. Hit the bell, get my notifications so you can see them as they come out. And if you can, hit the like button and show me some love. Show me some support for a guy trying to get off the ground here and get a channel going. Thanks again.